Hello, Josie here. Are you ready for the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? And are you sure? Okay, here we go. So, God just let me know that one of my parents, or both my parents, sent me an attack this morning, a setup. They know currently what I'm dealing with or what I'm going through currently right now, just in not having a job and not having any income coming in, but trusting in God to deliver to me and or bring to me what it is that I need for my day-to-day, meaning food, coffee, gas, and he has been coming through. And since I'm not going back to my parents, I'm not communicating with my parents, I've distanced myself from my parents because of all of the negative BS games and crap that they have done against me, towards me, using others against me as well too. Over the years, since a toddler, they are choosing to act in petty ways and trying to attack me. One of those ways is by using law officials and or government officials to attack me. One of those being the cop or the officer that pulled me over this morning. And then afterwards, I found out that my mother was the one that actually, had some kind of hand in playing in it, as well as other individuals throughout the day that I noticed as a part of the setup and or the tactic to come against me. I'm doing this video because I'm letting you know that this is real. God's children go through warfare. And a lot of these things that are happening against us are by wicked individuals. People that engage in witchcraft, spell work, using organizations, covens, etc. to enact their tactics, their negativity, their wickedness, their evil behaviors. Alright? Now, no weapon formed against us is going to prosper. So even that cop that was used to come against me, believing that he was justified in doing so, when he actually had a choice that he could have made to release me and or let me go with a warning, he chose to give me a ticket. So that's something else I have to deal with, right? But that was supposed to diminish my spirits. That was supposed to make me upset, angry, concerned as to how I'm going to pay for this ticket. How am I going to cover this? What's going to happen? Blah, 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 so on and so forth. It was supposed to make me doubt God. It was supposed to make me depressed. It was supposed to make me sad. And here's the other thing about it too. My birthday is in 2 days. So they did this knowing that my birthday is right around the corner. So they want me to be depressed. They want me to be sad. They want me to be upset during my birthday. And they actually expected for me to possibly even get arrested and or have my vehicle towed. So the cop actually made a very wise decision in not having my vehicle towed, because that would have been more consequences on his head. He's already going to experience consequences for what he did. I'm not going to go into exactly what he did or what exactly happened. I'm just sharing that I knew what was going on. I knew that it was a setup. I knew that it was an attack. And then I got confirmation after it happened who it came from, as well as why. And I'm sharing it with you now because God wants me to share it with you. Even how I'm sharing it with you now, I've already done 2-3 videos prior to this one where I did explain exactly what happened and so on and so forth. This one is more direct and straight and to the point. The enemy will attack you harder, heavier, right before your blessings come in. The blessings that they've tried to delay and tried to deter for many years from coming in, from finding you. Nothing is going to stop God from blessing you in his perfect timing. There will be no delay. There will be no attack that is going to stop God from doing what he's going to do in your life at exactly the right time it's supposed to happen. So when these attacks happen, when people come against you, when people sabotage you, betray you, set you up, just know there are consequences that are coming back on these individuals that are going to be so hard, so extreme. They're not going to understand as to why it's happening until they realize who they attacked, who they came up against, and then they're going to be in regret, in sadness, and despair when God is attacking their lives, their families, things that they don't want poked and pushed that irritate and agitate them. He's going to mess with their emotions, getting them depressed, getting them angry, riled up. All of those emotions and feelings they wanted me to experience are going to happen to those that come up against us, and it's going to be even more extreme than what they expected to happen to us. Now, it's up to you to trust and believe that God is going to come through at exactly the perfect timing. meaning you may not know how it's going to work, how it's going to work out, how it's going to get fixed, how the bill is going to be paid, how you're going to feed yourself, how you're going to get gas, how you're going to get the things that you need, but God already has it worked out. He knows exactly what you need at exactly when you need it, and He will make sure that you have it. He has you covered and protected. You have to keep your mind on Him. You have to keep your trust and your faith in Him. And you have to also understand and realize that when you keep your mind on Him, you keep your faith and trust in God, He will keep you in perfect peace. Because what was supposed to happen earlier was supposed to take me out of peace and into depression, despair, as well as concern and worry and fear. God did not give us a spirit of fear, but one of power. You have to remember this. The enemy will always attack the most right before your blessings come in. And that's all that's happening right now.